Hey y'all. So I'm trying to give y'all a little school teacher summer break. I'm giving summer break school teacher. I'm coming for y'all this summer. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, so anyway, hey ho squad, hey ho nation. How are you today? I hope you are doing well as always. Today, okay, that was like terrible. Okay, so anyway, Dreamhouse-Ikiryo is having another. Vincent is giving a summer madness buy one get one free sale. And usually when it comes time for this, I might do a quick short or I'll do a live stream with Vincent, which I still want to do a live stream with Vincent because I just like to talk to Vincent. Now, if you all like me and Vincent's live streams, put that in the comments because I'm going to send it to Vincent so he can see what y'all saying. So if you enjoy our conversations, tell him, let him know you enjoy talking to him. As much as I love talking to Vincent, I enjoy it every time. So anyway, he's having a sale. So as opposed to like going willy-nilly, throwing like a little short or whatever, here's what I'm doing this time. I'm not doing a live stream. I'm doing a video, as you could tell. And what I did was I went through his inventory, what's on his website to see what's available. Because I, of course, have a lot of Dreamhouse-Ikiryo, but not all of it's available right now because, of course, Vincent is only one person and he can only have in stock what he can make. So I pulled everything that is listed on the Dreamhouse-Ikiryo site that I have, and we're going to talk about them. And I'm going to tell you what I think about them, you know, the notes, everything. So let's have a little Dreamhouse-Ikiryo BOGO sale overview and some of my favorites. Okay, so before we get into this, let me give you a few for the people who don't know, have never bought, thinking about purchasing. So this is Vincent's BOGO sale, buy one get one free. He don't do that 50% off or anything like that, even though he could not still buy. But anyway, so this is the way it works. When you go on his website, the one that you're going to purchase, you will put in the you'll put in your shopping cart. When you get into your shopping cart in the comments section, that is where you will put down, you will put the one that you want, the bottle that you want for free. So the one you're paying for and then the one you're getting for free is what you put there. You can buy samples. And if you buy samples, you just hit the sample and then list the 3 that you want. He does have giveaways every week, so you can win some. So if you, so first you would put down your free bottle and then you would put down giveaway bottle. That way he knows if he wins, he knows what to pull for you right away and just send it to you. So he doesn't have to contact you and all that other stuff. He can just send it off. Okay, now, of course, as always, put LuuLuu Scent Me in it because, you know, I just like him to know. We just like him to know that y'all loving him and you love the content that I do with him. And you are a Dreamhouse-Ikiryo stan like me. If you're a Dreamhouse-Ikiryo stan, you put LuuLuu Scent Me. Okay. So we're going to get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the ones that are a little more summer vibes. Now, mind y'all, it is storming. You probably won't be able to hear it, but it is thundering outside and we are on like a flash flood alert here. Now, and I know it's been like raining like crazy in other places, but here in Chicago, it's been kind of dry. So the rain isn't a bad thing, but you know, it's just when you get to that flood level, can we just have like a little rain, some sunny days, or just no rain days? You know, because I know some people are going through it with the rain. So I hope y'all okay out there. So it's my turn to get the rain. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all teacher on break vibes. Okay, so let me get them together and here we go. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to start out with some that would be perfect for this time of year, you know, warmer weather, as opposed to like mishmashing them. So I'm going to show you those and I'm going to give you a few recommendations, just a few. All right, so this is the Wisteria Maiden. I'm going to let you see the picture on it so to give you kind of the vibe of it. So this is, I can't read my stuff. This is Wisteria. Hold on. I hate when I do this. Okay, so this is Sake, Wisteria, White Musk, Gold Osmanthus, Cherry Blossom, Bamboo, and White Tea. This is a very delicate fragrance. You get cherry, but then it becomes into a cherry blossom. It is a very delicate, gorgeous, just feels like wisteria, like you're in a Japanese garden. The sake gives it a slight booziness, but not just a little bit. But it's more about the florals and that musk, and then the osmanthus and cherry blossom. What I really get when I wear this is a really beautiful bambooish white tea cherry blossom. In the beginning, I get a strong, kind of like cherry blast, but a soft cherry. And then it morphs into more of a cherry blossom with those beautiful bamboo and white tea. So this is Wisteria Maiden. All right, next up is Venetian Doll. Now, the notes for this is orchid, amber oud, mimosa, black currants, white musk, and neroli. Now, if you are going to go, oud, don't let it scare you. Vincent has one of the smoothest ouds you will ever see. So it's not going to be a scary oud. It's just a beautiful woody oud because you need a wood to ground this kind of fragrance. But really what it is the black currant. He loves black currant. The black currant is really strong in the beginning. So you get this juicy black currant. And as it dries down, that amber really helps it like hold that black currant vibe. But then it's also got the little powderiness from that mimosa, and it's musky, and the neroli gives it just enough of a sharp greenness to help it to not be too sweet. So it's kind of like let me say this. This is Vincent's vibe. This is Vincent's fruity floral vibe. This is a Dreamhouse-Ikiryo fruity floral because it has the black currant, it's got the mimosa, it's got the orchid, it's got the neroli and all that, but then he adds in that amber and that oud to really give it a richness, but it's still not too heavy to not wear in the summertime. Now honestly, this would probably be an evening scent. I wouldn't wear this during the day. It definitely reads a little more sultry, a little more it's giving you a little sultry vibe. So this is Venetian Doll. Next up is Venetian Doll Lucia. You can see that. All right, now this one is definitely summer. It has notes of Venetian fog, which if you don't know and you're not around, Vincent goes every year to Venice during, and he goes there and he does the what am I saying? I can't even get it out, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so Vincent has a very Venetian vibe. Okay, so Venetian fog, champagne, peony, belladonna, tuberose, and agarwood. Okay, let me tell you, that champagne gives it a really beautiful effervescence, but it is a nice effervescent, bubbly, let's say bubbly floral. It has that bright bubbliness of the champagne, and that fog gives it just a little mysteriousness, but it's really about the peony, the tuberose. It's really a really gorgeous floral with a bubbly beginning with that champagne vibe. This is good. This would be so cute to wear to brunch. And I would spray this on right before I got around people. Why? Because I would want them to get the top of that with that champagne note, because that will be like, oh, okay, Miss Happy, I'm here to have a good time. Maybe not a long time, but a good time. All right, next one is Coronis de Toussaint. This is chrysanthemum, ivy, moss, and autumnal notes. I think I said that right. Okay. The reason why I pulled this out, first off, as people know who've been around, I didn't order this. I ordered and Vincent gifted me this one. And I looked at it and I saw the notes. I was like, no. But let me tell you, this is such a gorgeous, easy reach every day, where to work, where to go shopping. This is a type of fragrance that you wear in those type of situations, but you still want to have a little uniqueness. So we all know that, you know, Vincent's fragrances are definitely unique, but this would be like your everyday going to work. This is, we were talking about work scents. This is definitely a work scent, but it will definitely have people going, "Oh, what are you wearing?" Because it's not going to smell like the average everyday, you know, easy reach. This is the Dreamhouse-Ikiryo version of an easy reach, and I love it. All right, next up is White Rabbit. This has datura, gardenia, caramel, honeysuckle, vanilla, amber, bergamot, pear, jasmine, orange, and labdanum. Now, this this is something you need to sample. Um, it is a serious white floral. It is a very rich, very complex fragrance. It has that gardenia in it, and it is a gardenia fragrance, but it's really, really complex and quite and intoxicating in a very Dreamhouse-Ikiryo way. So, and when I say that, it's because you would definitely have to take some time with this. You would definitely, like for me, I got to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of this when I got it. And I was like, no, because he did gift this to me. He brought it back because he knows that I like, white florals. And so he had brought this back, and it's got the honeysuckle. It's got the, the datura and the gardenia and the jasmine. So you get this like really, really interesting vibe, interesting juxtaposition of florals with this caramel to give it some rich sweetness, and the amber, I'm sorry, not, yeah, and the amber. So it's like the caramel and the amber give it this kind of rich sweetness. It's something that you have to wear, and it's something that is not for everybody. So look at the notes of this. Say I want to try it and get a sample, because this is not one I would be like, yes, I would not. This is not one that I would definitely say yes, because it definitely takes a certain type of white floral lover to really like this one. All right, next up is On Erosion. This is one that's always on there. He calls this a fruity floral, and it is. It has fruited. It has, I don't even know the notes to this one. It's a fruity floral. It's like a tea-based fruity floral. Once again, this is another one. This is just like a really gorgeous, pretty, another pretty everyday, wear to work, wear out, be, interesting, yet still not too over the top. Ooh, it is really storming. So this will give you that really good vibe without being too over the top. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta sneeze. And I do like Vincent's tea-based fragrances, because they're not all just like super citrusy, because a lot of times a lot of tea-based fragrances can be just like a citrus bomb, like green teas or things like that. But this is like, it's not quite a warm hug, but it has warmth to it, but still gives you an edge of summertime to it. Like you could wear it this time of year. So it's kind of got a warmth. It definitely has a warmth to it because of the caramel and the amber. But this is perfect for somebody who likes like little gourmandy vibes, but they're not trying to be too gourmandy in the summertime. This would be beautiful because it's got the tea in it and it's got the fruitiness to it. So this is On Erosion. I think I said it right. Now these last three, these the ones, these the ones, these the ones. These, I have to be honest, of the ones I'm talking about right now, y'all know I absolutely adore these. I talk about them all the time. Whenever I get into one of these conversations, these are some of the ones I'll be like, yep, love it, love it, love it. Okay. So this is the Swan Maiden. It has notes of forget-me-not, honey, lotus, stephanotis, white rose, moss, ambergris, ambroxan, vetiver, castoreum, cocoa, aquatic notes, ozonic notes. Vincent said, and I said it before he even told me, I said, this is a perfect wedding fragrance. And that's what he said he created for a bride. It feels very bridal. It has that, the ambroxan gives it that kind of, that fizziness, we like that kind of, um, fizziness that we like. And then it's got the aquatic and ozonic notes. So it's giving you this like very kind of watery, bright, sunny, yet but not too sunny. But it's, so it's got this ozonic, it's got the aquatic notes, it's got the ambroxan, which gives it that kind of very classic, like Chanel's or Dia by Amouage, kind of that vibe, that aldehydic vibe. That's what I'm trying to say. That aldehydic vibe, that fizziness and everything. And then it's got the florals in it, that white rose and the forget-me-nots and the stephanotis. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful together. It is a really, if I was a bride, if I knew somebody who was getting married, I would suggest this to them. I wouldn't necessarily let them. I just be like, because they might be like, oh, what's that? Just let them smell it and say, wow, this is so gorgeous. So this is the Swan Maiden. This one right here. This one has so many fans. It has stands. I know it does. And this is Beij Fleur. Beij Fleur. He's changed the packaging just a little bit because this is a new bottle for me. This is Beij Fleur. This is honeysuckle, jasmine, milk, and coconut. That's it. This is summer, baby. This is giving you summer. This is giving you summer. This just honeysuckle, milk, and coconut. Yes, baby. This. I'm just telling you, you could wear this. This could be your summer signature scent. And everybody would love it when they smell it on you because it is just so good. That honeysuckle and that jasmine, and then you throw in that coconut, and then that milk is a little creaminess. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so everybody who knows me, who's been out here, y'all know what I'm about to pull out. Y'all can say it with me. Bees and butterflies. For the people who are new, who don't know the story, I'll give you the quickie, is that this is one of the first things that Vincent gifted me a sample of after I did my first video of him and never talked to him, never spoke to him. And he sent me a sample of this and I fell in love with this. And I waited 2 years for him to finally release it. And it's one of my favorites. Oh my God, I need a new bottle soon. So this is honey, jasmine, vanilla, beeswax, peach, magnolia, honeysuckle, lavender. You have to like honey in your fragrances, but with the beeswax note. It is what it says it is. It's bees and butterflies. It's like you have the flowers that the bees are getting their nectar from, and then you get the honey and the beeswax that is created from them getting the nectar from those flowers. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning. We know this. I love it. Now, real talk. If I was going to tell you all to if you only want to get 2 bottles, here's the one, and you wanted one of these, here's the ones that I would honestly say. This, I mean, sample before, because you got enough time. Grab them samples today. Go on and order you some samples so he can get them out to you and you can order. I would definitely say Beij Fleur. I would say Beij Fleur, but I'm coming a little different because, I have my tried and true, so I'm not just going to make it about those. I wanted you all to hear about all of these, but if I was going to say buy 2 right now for this season, Beij Fleur and Venetian Doll Lucia. That's bubbly, fresh, champagne vibe. Yes, yes, yes. Beij Fleur for the daytime, and then you can wear Venetian Doll Lucia at night. Come on now, you just gonna kill the game. Now we know Vincent has his rose collection, right? Well, we're going to talk about the rose collection. Now, the newest one that's coming out right now that I want, I have a sample of it, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'm not going to say what that one smells like. But I will tell you about the other ones. And we're going to start, of course, with the start of the day. And this is Blush of Dawn. Now, rose and watermelon. That's it. That's all. And it is one of the most beautiful scents you're going to get. This is giving you that fresh rose, but it's got the watermelon. The watermelon is juicy and ripe. And I did not know I needed a rose and watermelon scent until I tried Blush of Dawn. All right. Your daytime rose. Okay, you've had on Blush of Dawn. Maybe you starting out your day a little bit later. You want to go with Dream Walking. I know it doesn't say Dream Walking, but that's what it is. Okay. This is Rose de Mai, Damask Rose, Lemon, Lily of the Valley, Nightshade, Grenadine, Tree Moss, Ambroxan, White Musk, Red Currant, and Frangipani. This is a rose, a deeper rose. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times I like fresh green roses. You get the green rose. You get a good Rose de Mai. You get that damask rose out of it. But then you also get this kind of citrusy because of that lemon. And then with the ambroxan. So it gives it like a citrusy zing. The Lily of the Valley gives it more green. That helps with the greenness because Lily of the Valley is like a greener floral. So it's giving you that green floral, but it's the rose, baby. And then as it dries down, you get that white musk. So it becomes this beautiful, what kind of musky rose. But the rose is so gorgeous. That Rose de Mai and Damask rose is giving walking through the rose garden while you are sipping on a lemonade. Dream walking. All right, now I know that Vincent calls this a really middle of the night rose, but I don't. And since I'm a girl and these are girly roses, I'm going to tell you where it goes. This is Brunch Lunch Date Rose. This is Melano right here, right? This has rose, blackberry, wolfsbane, ambergris, tree moss, and quince. Now I know that sounds like it's going to be really deep and rich, but it honestly isn't. The quince it has this kind of fresh bubbliness to it. It comes off as a very flirtatious rose. This is a flirtatious rose. That's why I say brunches and lunch dates, because it's not too dark and mysterious. It's like dates, but not evening dates. Not I'm about to, it's giving you that date vibe, but more of like a brunch or a lunch date. So it's got a flirtatiousness to it. Because of the blackberry gives it that, blackberry and rose vibe. So you get this kind of fruitiness to the rose, which we like. We like a fruity rose, but then but that quince gives it for some reason, I think the quince is the one that's giving it the kind of like bubbliness, because it has like almost a champagne quality. So this is your brunch and lunch date rose, Melano. All right, next up is Rose of Venus right here. So Rose of Venus is one of my very first, matter of fact, I'm pretty sure this is one of the first things I ever bought from Vincent. And this is Rose of Venus. I'm a rose lover. So this was the rose he had then. I bought it. This is Rose de Mai, white musk, linden, ivy, bergamot, caramel rum, and incense. This is your evening rose. This is your dinner rose. This is your bad girl rose. I tell everybody this is a smoky, incensey rose. This is not for the good girls. This is for the bad girls. This is a rose for the bad girls. This is giving, we're having dinner and we're not, and I'm about to be dessert. Okay, so this is Rose of Venus. All right, so this is your after midnight rose. This is your sneaky link, booty call, whatever you want to call it. This is that rose. But this is that sneaky link. I wouldn't even say sneaky link. This is because I wouldn't wear this with a sneaky link, because he ain't worth all that. That's a one and done. This would be for the person, your lover, and you are taking control. You are in control today, right? It's all about what this what we doing. And it's all about what you plan, not letting him, lead, but you are leading. This is the Venusian. Now this is orchid, incense, French vanilla, something. My thing. This is so bad. Martini, that's what it is. I thought it was saying black currant, rose, and white musk. You see, you got a thing for musk. So this is like, got that musky dry down. So that French vanilla and martini, they work really well right now. And then you've got, so it's an incensey, boozy, slightly boozy, fruity rose. This is some bad. This you want some bad shit right now. Okay, I'm just saying. I wear this for me, but if I was wearing it for a man, y'all, this would be, I'm about to pull out the bag of tricks, show you some stuff that you ain't never seen before. I'm getting deep in my bag. All right, so this is the Venusian. All right, so now we're getting into the deeper ones that are more for fall and winter, or whenever you wear them. But for me, these are more fall and winter. So now, because I'm not telling you when to wear these, but this is why I did them like this. So this is the summers, the florals. These are the deeper, the more gourmands, things like that, or deep florals, or things like that. So here we go. First up is Cerisier du Jubilee, Cherry Jubilee. That's all I got. Cherry Jubilee. And that's exactly what it smells like. It is cherry, cherry blossom, vanilla, brandy, orange zest. Did you notice what was missing? Almond. So we have a cherry with no almond in it. And it is just giving you that. It's giving you a cherry dessert without cherry, no chaser, right? Because other things have other things in them. This is cherries with some vanilla, some brandy, and some orange zest. If that is not a dessert, I don't know what it is. Next up, I'm doing this one, and this is Wanderlust. Now, this is an orange blossom fragrance, but it is heavy on the honey. So it is orange blossom, orange, something else, and I don't know what that word is, and honey. But you really have to like honey because it's a heavy honey. And it's an animalic honey. So it's giving you this animalic orange blossom. So this is definitely, I wouldn't wear this now, but I would definitely give it a run in the fall, in the fall time. This would definitely be an evening fall vibe, because that animalic honey and orange blossom, you be turning somebody out. And they don't even know they're about to be turned out. Don't you love when you've had a fragrance for a while, you haven't smelled it, and you smell it again, you're like, oh, this is even better than what I thought. And this is what's happening right here. This is La Vie Secrète des Anges, the secret life of angels. I think that's pretty what it says. Yeah, the secret life of angels. All right, so this has orchid, chocolate malts, candied orange slices, Divina rose, white musk, almond, vanilla, moss, labdanum, and rum. Y'all, I can't even explain what this smells like. I'm just giving you the nose. But what it smells is, I get that orange zest. I get that candied orange zest because there's this candied quality to it. This is definitely a gourmand. It's giving you a candied orange, kind of almost a candied orange chocolate. You know how you get that chocolate with that looks like an orange and it has that candied, that orangey sweet. You kind of getting that, but then you're getting the rose and the musk and a little booziness. It's really hard to explain. And I kind of like fragrances like that. It's hard to explain, but it's really quite delicious. And I'll be honest with you, at first I didn't like it because the chocolate was really strong. Now the chocolate has mellowed out and that candied orange zest is taken over. And so I like it. And Vince is one of the few people that I can wear a lot of his chocolate fragrances because a lot of mine I'll mess with. All right, next up is this. This is called Melancholy. Now I know people are like, melon, that's fruity. That's this time of year. Absolutely not. This is cantaloupe, incense, patchouli, musk, tolu balsam, marigold, blackcurrant, rose, tree moss, and sandalwood. He says this leans a little more masculine, and I would agree, but it's not so masculine that I can't wear it. So it is it's giving you a melon vibe, but it is definitely a very warm, more fall appropriate melon because it has all of this patchouli and this musk. So it has a little more woodiness, balsamicness to it with that cantaloupe vibe. So this is definitely leans a little masculine, but I still like it. This is still doable for somebody like me. And y'all know I don't like super masculine fragrances. But this is woody with that juicy cantaloupe. Next up is Strawberry Love Pop. This is strawberry musk, champagne, tolu balsam, belladonna, rose, magnolia, incense. This is for everybody. I know this is supposed to be for, but trust me, fellas, go and get this because it has that strawberry, but it's a strawberry and muskiness with the florals in it that is more magnolia than rose. Y'all, this is good. This is giving strawberry in a whole new level because most of the strawberries that are out here ain't coming like this one. This is musky and kind of, strawberries and champagne with a kind of woody, incensey vibe. Y'all, fellas, get the Strawberry Love Pop. You're going to turn heads with this one because they're not going to see this one coming. Fellas, they're not going to see this one coming. All right. We get into apple, rum, and jasmine. Y'all know this is good. Now, if you like Angel Share, get this. This is more elevated. It has the apple, peony, musk, jasmine, lychee, green apple, tonka, rum, and immortelle. Now, people gonna be like, "Oh, it's kind of like Angel Share." No, this is before Angel Share. So this is giving you apple, rum, and jasmine because the jasmine definitely shows up on your skin, and that apple and rum, y'all, with the musk and the tonka. So if you want to elevate your Angel Share and wear something a little different, you like Angel Share, but you want to do something different. You don't want to go out and get you a dupe. You want a vibe like that, but you want to be different. Apple, rum, and jasmine right here. Next up is In the Mood. Now I have another one by him that I love. And y'all know what it is. But this one, okay, so this is a black currant oud. It's got oud, myrrh, clove, black currant, frangipani, musk, incense, white chocolate. Y'all ain't ready for this. That's exactly what it is. It is a black currant vanilla oud. Whoo, baby, this is good. This is great. This was my oud by him for last season because I'm almost out of it. I don't even be noticing how fast I'm coming out of these. And then the thing is that I never get to put these in the empties because what I do is when I get a new one, I'll sell off the partial. Some people can try it. So that's why they never get into my empties because I have had, damn near close to a few of them. And I probably could have if I just kept wearing. Okay, never mind. Y'all know my empties obsession. Now this is called Mood Enhancer. Now this is to be worn kind of within the mood to really give it like a good layer. This is his version of layering, is creating another fragrance for you to wear with it. This is rhubarb, oud, musk, peony, hemlock, fir blossom, Peru blossom, grenadine, and hazelnut. He says this leans a little more masculine. Interestingly enough, I really like this, and I've worn it by itself. I don't necessarily use it like that, but because this is a lighter feeling oud. Like mood in the mood is a little deeper, a little more sultry. This is a little bit lighter. This is a little zestier. It's still romantic. It's still good. Fellas, mood enhancer. Both of them. Wear them together. Jesus, wear them together. Turn them out. All right, so this is mood enhancer. Next up is Cashmere. This is Cashmere, cardamom, chai, pink pepper. Listen, if you want to smell like a chai masala, if you want to smell like a masala chai, is that the way you say masala chai? Go and get this. And that's exactly what it smells like. And I know this because I am a chai. That if you don't know, I drink chai almost every day going to work. I get it from Starbucks almost every day. I said I have made it for myself. Why did I misplace my hot cup to like make my chai in the morning? I don't know what happened to it. I need to buy a new one for this year because I am planning on doing better this year. I am planning on not spending as much on just crappy food. I'm trying to eat better. Matter of fact, I got to go upstairs and make me this broccoli salad. But anyway, can y'all not let me go off on a tangent? But anyway, if you want to smell warm and like just somebody wants to snuggle up to you because you smell like a spiced tea, get this right here, Cashmere. Next up is Candyman. This is another one. I need to watch what I'm doing with this one. I'm almost out of this one too. Okay, Candyman is Tahitian vanilla, benzoin, tolu blossom, King's camellia, coconut, mango, amber, patchouli, cocoa extract, tobacco, asbestos. Oh, I got about to sneeze again. Okay, y'all. This is a gourmand that I love. It is like a candy. It's like an elevated adult candy. And that's exactly what it is. You get that coconut, that mango. That coconut is giving, but it's definitely giving in a warm, more deep fall vibe. This is so unisex. Everybody can wear this. You're going to smell delicious wearing this. And this is Candyman, the original. There's Candyman Creamsicle Incense. I know a lot of people like that one. I don't have that one. I have a different Candyman that's not out right now. And there's a new Candyman. Fellas, try that new Candyman. Just get a sample and go on and order it. Just go and do your thing. Okay, next up is Ardonia. Full transparency, this is my least favorite by Dreamhouse-Ikiryo. My absolute least favorite for me. The notes are dead leaves, autumn spice, black amber, bayberry, magnolia, sandalwood, and peach. It's too woody for me, just for me personally. But on a gentleman, ooh, this is giving. Yeah, no, I like. Don't play. Don't be offended. This is giving, handyman vibes. This is giving elevated handyman vibes. This is giving Jace GC. This is giving a general contractor. Hold on, what's going on? Did y'all see that happen? It's giving general contractor. Let me put on some more lights as I decide to at the very end. It is giving, that general contractor, like he works with his people, but really, he's the boss. He's the boss. Ooh, that put some stuff in my eyes. No, we can't have this. That's why I have them on. Okay, much better. This is giving boss, but this is giving boss in the construction world. See, he can do the work, but he don't have to anymore. So he can wear this and be out there, checking on his projects wearing this. This is Anwin. Passion fruit, passion flower, white chocolate, musk, and ambergris. The white chocolate is what makes it better for, cooler weather because the white chocolate is there. And there is something about passion fruit and white chocolate that's so delicious. If you ever can find you a passion fruit white chocolate truffle, baby, get it. Because there's a certain tanginess to the passion fruit that plays really well with the white chocolate. And then you got that musk. Yes. Once again, this is one of those situations that I don't necessarily like these type of fragrances, but I like this type of fragrance. So because Vincent gives it a certain complexity, a certain Dreamhouse-Ikiryo vibe, I like this. And this is one of my like early on purchases, and it's almost gone. Yeah, okay. Next up is Idolin. And now this was one of my first ones too. This is cherry wine tobacco. Oh, well, let me say this. This is a smoky cherry wine. This is, whew, it's intoxicating. It's perfect for wintertime. I mean, really, I love cherries and I love like these type of cherries in the wintertime. And this is giving you cherry dessert, baby. But it's giving you sexy cherry dessert. It's not giving you like, and don't get me wrong, a lot of them are sexy to a certain extent, but this is ultra sexy because it's got the tobacco in it. It's got the guaiac wood. It's more, woody and smoky and boozy and cherry. Yes. This feels like, you're at a this feels like you're at a B&B, and it's like a cozy winter one where you're by a fireplace and y'all just snuggled up and you just not watching TV or anything, just snuggled up talking and drinking a good glass of wine and just enjoying the intimacy of conversation with somebody you care about. Idling. All right, next up is Ghost Dance. Y'all know, if y'all been around, y'all know I love this thing. This is my Blackberry Oud. This is Blackberry Tobacco Oud Whiskey, Total Blossom Musk. Listen, this is a boozy, smoky Blackberry Oud. Y'all, boozy, smoky Blackberry Oud. You know you need it. Okay, last up is sugaring. If you have been around, you know this is one of my favorites. This is peach, brandy, immortelle, costas, amberwood, nutmeg, heliotrope, stargazer, vanilla. As I tell everybody, this is like a boozy peach cobbler, and I love it. This is a new bottle because I, was almost done, and I sold off the last piece. So this is a boozy peach cobbler. This is one of my favorites for fall. Y'all know I bring this out almost every fall. Sugaring. I gotta wear at least once or twice. At least once or twice. And I really like this. This is like Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving ride for me. Just hanging out with family, smelling like dessert. Because peach cobbler is quintessential, at least in the Black community, dessert at Thanksgiving. Can I get an amen? Can I get a witness? Come on with it. All right. Now, of all of these, this group. Now, when it comes down to the roses, I didn't tell you which ones I would say to get. Blush of Dawn and Melancholy. I'm just telling y'all because those are gonna give you for the summertime. Or Venusian. I'm just saying. If you want to go full out sexy, get the Venusian. All right, but for these, I'm not gonna say sugar and I'm not gonna say ghost dance because I always say these. But if you were gonna buy two this time, just two, you're gonna buy two. Let me give you your two to buy. You're gonna buy apple rum and jasmine. You're gonna buy apple rum and jasmine. You're gonna buy apple rum and jasmine. And this I'm gonna go a little different. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I am. Oh, this is hard, y'all. This is hard because I like so many of them. But I said apple rum and jasmine, so I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with In the Mood because this was what I was wearing last. Black currant oud. Yes, I didn't go with Ghost Dance. See, I did that. I didn't go with Ghost Dance, but I went with this one. So this is In the Mood. All right, y'all. Here's what I need from y'all. If you made it this far with me, thank you for staying this long. I appreciate you. But let's just talk. Because a lot of you all purchase from, Vincent, like I do, put it in the comments, the ones that you would recommend. What are your favorites? Things like that. Come on, share. And as always, we are done now. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.